Okay, so this is like a part 2 to the previous video. If you haven't watched it, link will be in the description. If you haven't watched it, well, like and enjoy. Okay, so some of you already know that Odd has a Discord for his game, and he pretty much basically made a brief response regarding this whole exploit situation. And in this video, we'll be going over that. Keep in mind that this is not official, it's just more like comments regarding the situation, but still counts as a response. So this whole conversation started with somebody asking Odd if he has exploited on his main before. He says that he exploited on his main before, but he never exploited on YBA. But then someone says that there was a video out on it, and then he proceeds to say, okay, let me watch it. And then right after, he says, tell YBA to upgrade their protection. He then proceeds to say that he was making a quick GUI, I think that's how you pronounce it, and he meant no harm while testing it. Okay, so let's just clear out one thing. He was testing a GUI for his own game. He later on says this. Then he says that he meant no harm. So first of all, I don't understand how you're testing a GUI for your own game in a different game that's completely different mechanic-wise. And you proceed to also say that you meant to cause no harm while also wiping an entire server as an exploiter. So I don't know if you were trying to test something or trying to game something, but in this video that I recorded, it looks like you were trying to gain something. Okay, so then he goes on to say that he spent 100k on the game and YBA wouldn't ban him. And honestly, if he is not banned yet, I would be extremely baffled, because I DM'd a mod saying that this guy needs to be banned, showed him the proof. He ignored me, I don't care. Well, as long as he's banned. I've had people I know also DM moderators about this situation. I don't know if he's banned or not, but, well, if he's not, again, I'd be baffled. Okay, so moving on, he tries to suppress the criticism at first by shutting down the server for a minute, and then saying that, you know, IDK if Voidstar is unobtainable, is something in his game or something. And then, you know, just shuts down general for like a few minutes or something. To suppress criticism, by the way. Then, after the shutdown's over, he's just like, and I'm quoting this, by the way, like from what he said, I like how people cry about me exploiting once when there's over 70,999 people on an hourly basis exploiting in Roblox. Okay, so he's trying to justify his actions by saying that there's also other people doing this, and why is the only one getting criticized for this? Okay, so let me explain it to you, since you have the mentality of a kindergartner if you don't understand. First off, you're a person with influence over a server with 47,000 people. And second off, people can look up to you, people can imitate you if they're a fan of you or your game. And I mean, if you're exploiting, you're clearly not being a good role model for these type of people. And, you know, they might also go on to exploit. That's what I mean by influence, you know? And then third off, this terribly impacts your reputation as a developer, but you don't seem to be a proper developer, as I was told by a few people in my DMs that you pretty much copied and pasted every single asset in your game from different other games. And I don't find this hard to believe, because from your messages, you don't seem to care about the exploiting situation at all from the remarks you made. If this is your attitude towards this, I don't really find it hard to believe, like, you know, that you stole assets from a game to make your own game. Oh yeah, and as of recording this, somebody did send me proof of him stealing assets from another game. The video's like 8 months old, dude. This has been off for a while. It's sad, but anyways, back to the video. Anyways, moving on from the dev thing, that's a whole different topic. This guy then, you know, continues to say some stupid stuff about, you know, causing harm while he was clearly exploiting in a server, killing people, and he wasn't quote-unquote causing harm, he was quote-unquote testing his GUI by wiping an entire server, and then proceeding to win, by the way, as well. He pretty much snagged the win while testing his GUI. I have a clip of that, I'll put it on this video. Okay, so that's pretty much all the stuff he says. He just speak some stupid stuff about, you know, YBA moderation, blah, 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 blah. And then he also says that he's 14 for some reason. That just goes to show how immature he is. And the explanation being his age. Clearly he hasn't grown out of the mentality of a 9-year-old. Okay, now then going back to the people he bans them for, in quote, being underage while they were trying to criticize him. Yeah, that included a friend, Imaginary Next. He was here when this whole thing happened, so he tried to say something and he just got instantly banned by Odd for quote-unquote being 12. Okay, so conclusion, this person's the same person who made a JoJo game with Among Us spec and Rainbow Sand Stand. And yes, in a JoJo game. And if you really take this guy seriously, I don't know what to tell you, okay? He clearly does not care about his reputation. He pretty much shows this by his responses to this whole entire thing. It's just pathetic. But again, he just doesn't seem to care at all. Also, please don't send any hate to Odd or anybody else mentioned in this video. And if you've enjoyed, like and subscribe. There's no reason you can unsubscribe later if you don't want to watch my stuff anymore. That'll make me sad though. But, you know, if you want to see more stuff like this, just let me know. Discord link in description. I live stream a lot, and see you in the next one. Peace.